Good morning, fam. So it is Saturday where I am, and Saturday morning, and before my kids and I start on these Saturday adventures that we have planned, I wanted to stop in and check with you guys. So we're gonna do a pick a card because I found that those are the most fun for me. I don't know why. It's a lot of fun. So, and I found that also it resonates with more people. So we're just gonna do 3 piles. I want to just make this really quick because my kids are like biting at the bit. Is that a term? I don't know. But they're like, let's go. Well, one of my kids is still asleep. The other one is like, let's go. So it's like, okay, let's get this done really fast. 3 piles, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Because, you know, I just love you guys. I do. That is way more than 3 piles, but we're going to take the one that flipped over. Okay. 2 more, please. There we go. 1 more. 1 more. My son's about to come in here, so just forewarn. Heads up. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. There it is. Bam. All right, and I want to thank every single one of you for being here. I'm so grateful for all of you. Dang, slam that door, boy. Okay, so let's do it this way. It was like this, and then like this, and then like this. Okay, so pile 1 is going to be the Namaste card. Pile 2 is going to be the Forever card. And pile 3 is going to be the Connection card. You're interrupting me, what?
I can't find them.
Can't find what?
My shoes.
I'll help you look when I'm done. We're not, your sister's still asleep. We're not leaving until she wakes up. Sorry. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right, if you chose Namaste, pile 1, this is your pile. These are just like surprise messages. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't really have any type of angle that I'm going at here. No particular question, just a surprise message from the other side. All right, for those that chose my pile 1 messages for pile 1. How about we'll make this messages from the fairies? Ooh, pile 1. So some of you, pile 1, I feel like are going through a resting stage right now. If you feel like you're not doing much, pile 1, what you're doing, what's happening for you is you are kind of just gaining peace within yourself. You know what I mean? You are just kind of doing some last minute healing, some last minute growing, some, you know what I mean? So maybe you do see a little bit of action, a little bit of movement in what you're working on. But the big takeoff I do feel like is going to happen in autumn here for you. Also for some of you, pile 1, in the autumn, I feel like there's going to be an earth sign that comes in for you. This doesn't have to be love. This very much could just be, you know, like a business relationship. It'll resonate with everybody differently. But yeah, right now I do feel like you guys are in a resting stage. It's like an in-between stage, in between cycles, just like going from one cycle to another, kind of doing that last minute healing from the previous cycle to step into the new one. Some of you are getting messages in your dreams, you know, and that is, so make sure that you pay attention to your dreams. Also pray to protect your dreams. Okay, pile 1, make sure that you're praying to protect your dreams. What you're healing from, I feel like, is somebody who was not very kind to you. It says the brat, okay? Maybe some of you guys are healing some bratty tendencies within yourself, but I don't think so. I think if you're here in my channel, you are not a brat. Some of you could also be healing from using caffeine all the time. Not using, but drinking caffeine. Maybe if you're noticing that you're drinking less coffee or less teas or something of that sort. That is also kind of healing. And also some of you are kind of stepping into your creativity. Your creative mind is opening up here with this healing that's going on. Okay, you guys could be getting creative ideas in your sleep also. But yeah, so, you know, this person, I want to, this brat, okay, the brat definitely is somebody who probably has been in and out of your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic type situation, but it's this person wasn't serving your highest good anymore. It's like they came in when it was convenient for them, maybe when they could benefit from you and what you have to offer, which I do feel like is quite a bit, pile one. And I think you're finally letting it go. I think you're finally burning that bridge, if that makes sense here. Okay, so this summer, over the summer, you may very well, here's that earth element popping out, kind of confirming what I was saying here. You may very well meet this earth element over the summertime, before the autumn, but you guys kind of get to know each other during the summer, okay? I also feel as though you guys are connecting to your, it's like you're growing. You're growing this summer, pile one, just kind of gathering in this feeling of peace, you know, with the Namaste card. Also, I do feel very much so that your heart chakra is opening right now. And there's a birthing of a lot of new things that are happening. Some of you, I just heard, may be pregnant. So you may be expecting a child in the autumn or in the summertime. Congratulations to you. Absolutely. I'm very excited for you. We love babies. But some of you, this is just creative projects, creative endeavors, businesses. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. Some of you are painting. Some of you are starting on a painting that will take through the summer all the way to autumn to complete. It's going to be a beautiful masterpiece. There's something about having patience with yourself and just taking it one step at a time. You know what I mean? I feel like you have seen the vision within your dream here, pile one. And yeah, just you just got to start it. I just heard, you just got to start it. It may take a while to get done, but that's okay. And I know sometimes that's intimidating, a little scary. It's hard to get started sometimes, but you can do it. You can do it. That vision has been given to you because you can do it. So some of you may also be an earth element, just kind of stepping into your power here. You know what I mean? I feel like some of you are working with the fairies potentially. There's a reason why I was guided to use this deck. And maybe you don't know it, or you're surrounded by fairies, or you're just really starting to notice the way that the universe works. You know what I mean? You're starting to see the symbolisms and the synchronicities that the universe is trying to give to you here. So, yeah, this little surprise message for you. Just it feels like a very good summer. It feels like a summer of relaxing, a lot of fun, a lot of play, and just really kind of opening your heart chakra and opening your creative mind and kind of letting go of things that are no longer serving you. So don't be too concerned with, you know, the next steps, pile one. Just stay very present in the here and the right now, okay? Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. All right, pile two. Pile two. If you chose the Forever card, this is your reading. So we kind of decided to make these like messages from the fairies. So that's what we'll do. We're just going to stick with the Fairy Oracle Wisdom deck. And is that what it's called? Yep, Fairy Wisdom Oracle. I mixed it up a little bit. It's okay. Pile 2, are you guys like mixing it up? Are you guys kind of putting your own little spin on something, potentially? This came out in pile 1 too. You may want to watch pile 1. I feel like you guys are getting messages in your sleep, in your dreamscape, in your dreamscape. Okay. There is some sort of overindulgence here. It's like you're thinking too much about love. Pile 2. Yeah, you're thinking too much about other people. And you're actually getting messages here in your dreams about these people that you're thinking about here, but it's like you're not focused enough on you and where you're going and what you're doing, but you're just constantly thinking about somebody else or other people. This person who you may be thinking about often potentially wasn't that great for you, or there were people who kind of ruined this dynamic by gossip or talking or speaking badly about one or the other. Just know that, you chose a Forever card, and then we've got Always here. Understand that there is somebody out there for you, okay? There is somebody who you are meant to be with, right? It just may not be right now. So rather than focusing on this past person and waiting for them to come back, or focusing on who's next to come in, you're kind of in this in-between time where it's kind of time to figure out, well, where are you headed next, right? Rather than focusing on other people, this is a prime opportunity to get some rest, do some healing, and that next person will walk in as soon as they're supposed to. But you always want to heal in between dynamics and relationships. Otherwise, you're pulling, issues from the previous relationship will kind of manifest into the next one, if that makes any sense. You want to let go of those projections, those ties, those whatever, so that way you have a fresh, clean slate with whoever is new that's coming in for you. This person, you maybe could have met them in the spring. You could have ended this dynamic with somebody else in the springtime. Something about the spring. There's something significant about the spring for you. It could be it very well could be a friendship. Yeah. Also, pile 2, I'm hearing for some of you, this person, some of you are staying up too late, but some of you, this is somebody else who is, overindulging in things that are not good for them, and thinking about and regretting the way that things were between you two in the past, okay? I feel like something happened in the spring that kind of let them know that you're moving forward, you're leaving them behind here, and they're not doing so good. They are, yeah. It's like they know that you were probably their like forever person, but they maybe made some choices, made some decisions that were not beneficial for the dynamic, and you found your self-worth, pile 2, and just confirming, here it is, thinking of you. Somebody is thinking of you, pile 2. This could also be somebody new, the new person that you met in the spring. This is going to resonate with everyone differently because this is a general reading. But somebody that you met in the springtime is thinking about you, and they're kind of thinking, well, I could really this person is pretty legit. Like, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about, you know, this connection with you and how it could definitely be a solid dynamic between the two of you. Right now, this person and yourself, I feel like you are balancing some things in your life. Maybe there are some things, pile two, that you overindulged in. It doesn't have to be substances. Could just be caffeine. It could be chocolate. It could be movies. It could be YouTube videos. It could be tarot readings. It could be anything, right, that you are overindulging in. And it's kind of taking you out of the present moment, whatever it is. But you're balancing this. This person is also balancing this. If this is a new person, there's a balance going on within those things here. And right now, you know what I mean? They're just kind of, it's like writing on faith. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I'm going to let this person go. If they come back, then it's meant to be. You know what I mean? It's like you guys kind of stumbled across each other in the spring, and both of you maybe had some things that you needed to work on. You guys are not really speaking right now, and it's just kind of like, well, if they come back, then I know that that's where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I had a good encounter with this person, and we can just, you know, move forward from it. From here, I learned some lessons from this person, great lessons. I appreciate them, and it is what it is. So yeah, so there's a lot of different dynamics here. You know what I mean? It could be somebody that you let go of that is, you know, having a hard time letting go of you, okay? It could be this new person is thinking about you. You guys kind of ran into each other in the spring, and they're thinking about you often. They're thinking about you in a romantic sense. It could be a friendship that is having a hard time seeing where you're headed, seeing where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, you know what I mean? Or this could be you needing to kind of go ahead and balance some things in your life and focus on you, pile two. So, but just know, you know, I feel like with choosing the forever card, understand that you will find love, okay? There is somebody out there for you. And this is somebody who it's going to be a very deep soul recognition. You'll know. It's okay. It's okay. For now, maybe just work on balancing those things that you need to balance in your life here, and understand that you have a person. They're out there. You'll find them. So yeah, so that is what I have for you, pile two. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and we'll see you next time. Pile three. Okay, if you chose the connection card, pile three, these are your messages. Some of you guys are learning your connection with your guides, your ancestors. You're learning how you communicate with them. You're learning to understand, you know, that not everyone is clairaudient, right? Where you can actually hear their voices. There are several different clairs, and you get messages several different ways. And yours may be a little bit different, and you're starting to understand that. Some of you, this is actually a physical connection. Somebody who is, I feel like pile three, you may be a little bit different, right? And you may wear your difference on your sleeve. I've never said that before. I've never heard that term before, but it makes sense. It's like you are you, and you're proud of who you are, and you don't care who knows. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just you in every possible way here. And you're coming into a connection with somebody who is also that way, right? You guys may kind of run into each other. I just heard that song. It goes, "This magic moment." Yeah, you guys may kind of run into each other here. And it's just going to be like hitting it off, like like riding a bike, like, you know, this is somebody who you've probably dealt with several times in past lives here. And it could happen in the autumn time, in the fall, maybe around Halloween. But I do feel like there is like this, it's like divinely guided here.
I need a good strong lighter.
Scared me. In the middle of a video.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. But there's a lighter in here if you need one.
Doesn't smell like gingerbread in there.
I don't know. The neighbor.
Why does my house have these on the inside?
Flies? Probably because,
Because of the laundry.
oh.
Dirty laundry.
See, I don't even know why you asked me that question. Because you already knew the answer.
I smell dirty laundry in here.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, my house smells really good. It's pretty clean. You can come in and get a lighter though if you need it.
Oh, I need a good strong one.
Oh, well then you might want to.
That's what I thought it was.
I'm sorry. He's just interrupting.
This could be like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. You know how he used to have visitors?
Yeah, they don't want visitors in their reading though. Especially when it's irrelevant.
Okay, Billy Bob's on his way home.
Anyways, I'm so sorry. Totally got me all thrown off here. That was his goal. Yeah, so that's my neighbor. Anyways, yeah, there is somebody who, this person, it's going to be a good connection. It's going to be a good dynamic. It's going to be a good relationship here. Could be a fire sign. I feel like you guys are kind of like, maybe like, feels like doing that, it's like a spiritual dance. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm just seeing like in the 5D, like just two people just kind of like dancing around each other, kind of, you know, I don't know, it's very odd. You guys might meet at nighttime, and it's again, I've got the magic fist here. It's like, you know, a very magical moment. Okay, this connection is very, very deep. Some of you again are connecting with, you know, your guides and your ancestors on the other side here. Some of you, it is somebody who has passed away that you were close to, maybe a friend or a relationship. There's some sort of connection that's happening here for you. It'll be in full fruition in the autumn. I feel like potentially in the autumn you are meeting this person. In the winter, things will be like heavy flowing between you two, or it could be, you know, one for each of you. There could be a healing within your solar plexus here with the orange on the autumn card. But this person, I feel like, kind of threw themselves into the dark night of the soul. Maybe they've seen you somewhere, pile 3. I don't know. This person is a very good companion for you. There is also somebody else who doesn't want you to forget about them. Yeah. This person you are also doing a spiritual dance with. Like, it's almost like you're moving on. This person is not. They want to hold on to you. Pile 3. Yeah. I feel like there's a balancing going on between you two. It's almost like you guys mirror each other. If you don't know each other, you guys are, your lives are mirroring each other some sort of way. and you know, you don't realize it, but there's some sort of like dance that's going on. I feel like if that resonates with you, you'll kind of understand what I'm saying here. This person could use moon magic, could also just use the moon to manifest things. You could also do that, but this person is probably a night owl. They probably stay up pretty late or get up very early. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they go to bed at a decent time and they wake up very early and maybe take like a nap during the day. Or that's you, pile 3. You could have met this person in last winter and maybe you haven't spoke to them since then, or you could have met them last fall and it's just been kind of, or 2 years ago I'm hearing for some of you. This person has been kind of keeping an eye on you from a distance. They've been working on things themselves. It seems like they're very busy. They're a very busy person, and they're trying to create some time here for you. So, pile 3, this was kind of all over the place, and I'm really sorry for the interruption. The neighbor, I should close the window next time. Good grief. But anyway, yeah, so this connection, and like I said, pile 3, it could go several different ways. This is a general reading. So connection could very well be with your spirit guides and your ancestors. You could be connecting with them in a different way, and you're kind of learning how to maneuver that, right? This could be a connection with somebody who I don't feel like anyone from the past. There is someone kind of in the past still hanging around, but their energy is very faint here. It's like they're just hanging around, trying to interrupt and prevent you from moving forward. And that's not going to happen. But yeah, so okay, sorry. And then also in another instance, there is this connection that is brand new, that it's like you guys, I feel like you know this person. You know who this person is, okay? You guys kind of had some sort of conversation, some sort of speaking, some sort of running into each other, kind of went off on your own ways, and now somehow you're being drawn back together. I feel like there's probably a lot of passion within the dynamic once you guys do come back together here. But you both just kind of you are different, right? You're different, and you both are proud of your differences, and who you are. And when this comes together, there's going to be, it could very well be also could be a Pisces that is doing magic on you. This is somebody who are probably with in the past. They don't want you to forget about them. They could have been doing this in the autumn or the fall. They could still be doing this until the autumn or the fall. They may finally give up around then. Basically, anything that they've tried has not worked up until now. And so now they're working on like little tiny things to slow down your ascension, to slow down your connection, like kind of binding you to things that are trying to, not being successful. Let me just reiterate, they're not being successful. Yeah, they're probably doing this at nighttime when you're sleeping. There are some secrets that they're keeping from you here, pile 3. Pile 3, this is kind of all over the place. It could go a lot of different ways, and connection is kind of a broad term here, and it could go a lot of different ways. But I do feel like some of you, if you are connecting with somebody in the 5D, that could also be what's happening. Is this person, you are coming together in the 5D, and then it will manifest in the 3D here in the autumn or the winter. It'll be different for either, both of you. Maybe in the autumn time there is some sort of healing that goes on between you two, separately, as you two are marrying each other, and then in the winter time the magic starts happening between you two. There is some sort of like relationship dynamic that forms. And then there's this other past person here that doesn't want to let you go. They seem kind of irrelevant though. Pile 3, I'm so sorry for the interruptions. That was rather rude. And, but I'm going to still post this video because I feel like it's probably relevant somehow. Like, you need to understand that there will always be interruptions and things that you're working on, but did you see how I just kept going? Like, sure, I was not rude. I carried on the conversation, and I just kept going. Like, you can't be stopped, Pile 3. Your destiny cannot be stopped. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, Pile 3, and we will see you next time.